Hello everyone, my name is the Hangman and welcome back to World of... I've done it again. I'm a bit hungover. My voice is broken, so I thought this was the perfect moment to record something for a video. Today, it's gonna be a sort of a special on the German heavy tanks, the new kid on the block, the Panzer 7. And the fat kid on the block that was away for a summer and then came back as the buff kid on the block, the Mouse. And this footage was literally the third game I played. This was after the Mouse the News episode. I stopped recording because I thought like, you know, this is gonna go nowhere. And then this game happened. It's still patch day, it's still the same platoon. It's just not live recorded for the news. No, clearly I was drunk and still very tired when I mentioned that. Not the new kid on the block, the Panzer 7. The buff kid, the old kid on the block, its dad, the VK7201. I don't know what I was thinking, I just wanted to try and record something and that turned out to be something really bad eventually in the end. So there you go. Kids, don't drink and record stuff. It's bad for your health. Don't drink. Eat gummy bears. Gummy bears are great, especially the sugar-free one. Just eat a complete bag of sugar-free gummy bears and then report back when you're pretty much dead on the toilet. So yeah, let's start off with the Mouse. Probably one of the heaviest tanks that was in development in World War II. Yes, the Germans were actually stupid enough to try and make this behemoth of a block of metal. And the 9.17.1, it got quite a buff to the point where it is considered by some to be the new E5, but not quite. The reason for that is, it's when you have the side of the tank, it's quite big and flat. It's still thick, really thick, but flat. 185 millimeters of side armor, which is only the top. The bottom has about 50 millimeters of spaced armor and another 105, which comes down to 295 millimeters of effective armor. That's because of the tracks. The Mouse is stupid thinking about it, holy crap. No, even the belly is 250 millimeters of armor. What? Not the front of it, but like the back of it. Like the back, the bottom, it's 250 millimeters of armor. Even the belly of this tank is heavily armored. Not the roof. The roof is 60, but you don't really get to shoot the roof that often. But its DPM is close to 3000, I believe now. It's really, really high to what it was before. Its frontal armor has been buffed a bit as well. It's now 260 millimeters in the turret and the hull is still 200. DPM, let's add rammer, fence, 2.9k. Yeah, that's good DPM. But the thing is, people don't consider it the new E5 because the E5 had some speed to it. The E5 had roundings in the armor. It was more maneuverable. The Mouse is a heavy bunker with now a good gun. Yeah, checking now, 9.17. Before the Mouse buff, it had 2.35k DPM. That is with rammer and vents. And that's 2.9k now in patch 9.17.1 to patch 9.18, soon to be patch 9.19. Fun fact, patch 9.19 will come out probably end of May. The 30th. 30th. 30 May, that one. As you can imagine, we were quite angry with our allied E5 that he didn't go in, seeing as he had full health. And you cannot blame this enemy E5 for firing heat at a Mouse. I mean, it's a Mouse, but what do you expect to do? So I was firing APCR back at everything and everyone, because Mouse gameplay, it's difficult, yo. Now, after, I believe it was, when was that video? Hold on. Ah yes, the patch 9.19 video. Anonymous Poster asked me, with all due respect, what do you want to see in the game? I will probably say that all in a follow-up to the stunt feature video that came out 2 days ago, Tuesday, where I pretty much had given my own opinion on the stunt feature and why I thought it was a bad idea. The comment section of it has been relatively calm so far. So one guy has been insulting me. He's been forcibly removed from the premises. Yeah, Tuesday's video was basically my opinions on the changes that Wargaming made to artillery. The follow-up video will have a bit of why light tanks are now completely useless as well. I will give suggestions and feedback as to why or what I think should be added to the game to make it better for everyone involved, because right now artillery is not playable. Well, it is playable, but it's not fun to play against because Splash exists. Light tanks are completely useless. They were really fun as a class before, but now they're poop. Heavy tanks suffer a lot from artillery, even more now. Medium tanks are the only class that I think are balanced, but because the rest is poop, they are overpowered. So, Oh, and then you have tank destroyers, and tank destroyers are kind of doing their own thing somewhere in the corner, drooling on a piece of paper. Now, the fun fact is, Mads actually missed the Borsig, so I think this is the reason why I got my ace. This is Steel Zenith playing the VK7201 Tier 10 German Clan Wars reward tank. Basically the Panzer 7 as you know in game right now, but with the E100 gun. That's the only difference. Next patch however, it has Rasta ahead, which I showed in the patch sample 19 video. Lovingly showed, because that's pretty much in my opinion the best change in that patch. And now it has Rastafari ahead. They gave the VK7201 a bit of a personality with that hair. Yeah, like I said before the last game ended, the tank destroyers kind of are their own class. And remember when everyone thought the Grill 15 was incredibly overpowered because it could reach 65 or 60 kilometers an hour easily because of that amazing power to weight ratio? And then Wargaming was like, you know what guys, you're right, we're gonna nerf it. And then Wargaming nerfed it, and now barely everyone plays it anymore because it's not what it was before. And now people think it's underpowered when, if you will get it now and you haven't played it before, it's a good tank. It's difficult for Wargaming to balance anything in their game because people get used to something and then it's not there anymore. The E5. How many people play the E5 now after the nerf to its cupola? No one. Everyone's given up on it because it's not overpowered anymore and everyone just pins it. It's not what it was before. So it's incredibly difficult for Wargaming to nerf and to make changes to a game. I completely understand. And no, they will never do it right because there's so many people with so many opinions. That's why everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Except for North Korea. But they don't have wargaming in North Korea. Or World of Tanks. Or computers. Or food. But that will all pretty much be explained in next week Tuesday's video. There will be a Thursday video as normal. There will be the news episode. I've got like still probably enough recorded for like another 6 or 7 episodes. After that I might have to record some more. But interesting thing is, with the ranked battles coming in, I might actually play those. For the sole reason that you have to be in the top 12 on experience earned if you win and top 3 if you lose. There is no experience to be earned easily with artillery. So that particular game mode might not have a lot of artillery in there, if any. So I might actually play ranked battles. Believe it or not. Okay, before you guys start spamming me with artillery replays where you're top on damage and top on experience, not consistent experience in the top 12 if you win. Especially not if you lose, cheapos. Also, next month is going to be top of the 3 WZ1321, which some consider to be the best of all the tier 10 light tanks. I mean, shit. If you want it, go for it. I thought I was gonna get the Type 5 Heavy this month, and it turned out that I played like 5 or 7 games in the ONE, and I was like, no, this is not fun. I'm not going to do this. The difference is the WZ1321 is the only tier 10 light tank to still have 390 alpha, and with, I'd say, decent DPM, it's 2.6k with a reload of like almost 9 seconds with rammer and fence. It's still a bit on the low side. So unless you are an extreme light tank collector, up to you, really. No, I still think that the Sheridan, in my opinion, is the best tier 10 light tank. And with the T49 having higher DPM, I see no reason to get the Sheridan actually at this point. Because I can see tier 7 in my T49, and I cannot see tier 7 in my Sheridan. I mean, 360 alpha compared to 240 alpha is nice, but yeah. It's different. And Steel Zenith is not going to get to hit another tank anymore in this game. It's the VK is still a heavy tank. It's just a bit too slow. So that was it for today.